Last week I coughed all the time. This week I just cold. Bronchitis. I didn't know it till.
Some people,
Transaction.
well, I also think that sometimes it's the state, like you might,
You know, then once you have it in your mind, you couldn't get it out. Oh dear. Oh well.
okay. She's just a little,
I like Starbucks.
So.
I got you, friend. All righty. Yeah.
For the closed session? Oh, for this, yes. Yes, I do.
Because we're listening, we can let everybody come in as they come in,
Yeah,
and we can go ahead and get started.
whenever you're ready here.
When did you go back?
This is what I have to read after. I guess Lydia's gonna say a few things, and then she's gonna segue into this. Okay? That's what,
Like, I'm trying to figure out what the lineup is.
She just said it's not really for our deliberative conversation. It's more to just we have our meeting afterwards today, and then you can do closing comments.
We're not, we're,
Yeah.
we're not responding to anything.
At our
We're just
meeting.
listening.
If the meeting is 30, you'll still have your closing
Yeah.
comments.
it's so soft.
Oh,
So I do apologize in advance.
look, I need something. I was trying to go home and get some tea and take some medicine. I had to go get my son, and I couldn't make it. I said, send me some.
I ate too much cold medicine.
Last time,
I want yours.
All right.
Candyman. You drunk it?
Okay. I think we're ready.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yep.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
I mean, at all times.
Appreciate it.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Ms. Lewis?
Yes. If there is anyone present that is interested in giving public feedback, please fill out a comment question card. The purpose of public feedback for this meeting is in regard to the Reimagine Grand Rapids Public Schools with Us facilities recommendation. Public feedback is limited to 3 minutes per person. You will need to state your full name before providing your comment. We will then start the timer at the beginning of your comment time and provide you with a 1-minute notice by flagging a red card. You're indicated that you have 1 minute left. You will need to complete your comment time upon being notified that 3 minutes have passed. We value you for your input and thank you for sharing.
Before we begin, I just wanted to also share, I want to thank you for being here to add your voice to the Reimagine GRPS plan with us. We're excited for the opportunity to reinvest in our children by bringing our staffs and scholars together. We'll be able to provide a more robust programming, stop spending millions of dollars currently being used to maintain empty space. These recommendations create greater equity no matter where we live in the city. A new environmental science academy on the southeast side, middle high campuses in all 4 quadrants of our city, a new expanded Montessori campus on the north side, and an expanded Montessori school on the south side. These recommendations would result with every school having air conditioning. Auditoriums, pools, and athletic fields would also get upgrades. No one will lose their job. Over the past week, we've started to engage our scholars, our staff, families, and greater community. We do have 5 community meetings, or feedback forums planned at the start of next week, as well as this opportunity tonight. So again, thank you for your feedback to help make our recommendations even better. And with that, we will turn it over to our community.
And is there any comment cards as of yet? Thank you. Michaela Workman, you're welcome to come down and make your comments.
All right. Hi, my name is Michaela Workman, and I teach 4th and 5th grade Level 3 resource at East Leonard. That means I teach a classroom full of students whom all have IEPs, and I teach them all day. I'm here to ask you to reconsider voting on the Reimagine plan on the 18th, as this plan is not complete. We met with district leaders, and they have not considered the L3 special education programs or their classrooms and where they will go if the school closes next year. Mind you, East Leonard houses the only kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd R3 program in the entire district. We met with district leaders Wednesday at our school. When they were asked if there would be a plan for these students come the 18th, the answer was no, there will not be a plan ready in time. As a teacher, I should not have been put in the position where if I have had to tell families that I don't know where your child is going next year, when Gen Ed students know that they will either go to Coit or Kent Hills. Our R3 students should have received this information the same times that their Gen Ed peers received the information where they would be going. So to me, it seems like the district did not consider all students when proposing this plan. When you make your vote, please ask yourself this: does this plan consider all students in this district? Thank you.
Thank you. Sonia Ringlow, I'm not sure. Lever.
Yeah. My name is Sonia Ringlever. I'm a school social worker at East Leonard. My colleagues and I are all aware that the need to close our building is imperative for the well-being of the district, so we're not challenging that here tonight. That said, I want to bring forth my concerns for our general education students and special education students that will make big moves next year. As many of you know, we are not the first school district faced with the unfortunate need to downsize. Because of this, there is plenty of research that shows the possible implications for the district and its students. Based on research outcomes of districts who have closed buildings, students who have been forced to move schools due to downsizing have shown to lag behind academically to their peers who did not have to move. Students who have had to move have also tended to have long-term lagging skills and test scores, higher rates of absenteeism, and weaker relationships with the adults in their school building. When I asked district leadership last week what robust supports will be provided to our students who will be moving, as well as to the buildings who will now host them, district leadership had no answers for me. I worry that while there is a plan of where students may go, there is little to no plan of what those schools and students will need to make this consolidation process a success. It is my belief that these schools will need more robust support personnel like behavior specialists, academic interventionists, school counselors, and of course, an adequate amount of teachers in classrooms. I worry without a well-constructed plan that lays out explicitly what the district plans to do, our students in district will face tremendous consequences. Currently, the plan we have shows us where students will move, but not how students in schools will be supported during these moves. I would like to encourage the board to postpone any sort of vote until there is a robust and explicit plan and process for these students to move. Thank you.
Anna Johnson.
Hi, Anna Johnson. Thank you all for being here. This is somewhat echoing what was just said, but I'm really eager to see the how of this plan. I think just moving, while that solves some problems, not all the problems. My kids attend school at Brookside, so we would be Alger and then Ottawa, and I've heard that the research is such that junior highs being either connected to elementary or high school are more successful. And I'd love to know, just combining Alger and Ottawa seems like not the best plan, but like, what are the resources that are gonna be pooled on that campus? And how do we foresee this being successful, just beyond combining the schools onto one campus? Also, Brookside's moving to Alger. I'd love to know, like, are you guys consulting with companies about the, how you're going to repurpose the space and what that will look like for an elementary school versus a middle school? I know that educational institutions look differently now than they did even when Alger was built. So yeah, I think I'd love to just see more of a plan and the how. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other comment cards? Is there anyone that would like to make comment during this session? We will need a public comment card from you, a question card, I'm sorry. If there aren't any more, going once, twice? Okay, thank you so much for being here with us and sharing your thoughts with us this evening. And seeing that there are no additional comments at this time, we will conclude this hearing until we go into our board meeting at 6:30.
What was it? I'm sorry. Oh, sure.
You want to share those?
The opportunities for the next listening sessions, hold on, because I want to make sure I'm speaking right from. On Monday, a week from today, there will be a virtual listening session, and I apologize, I do not have the exact time. 6:30, thank you. Thank you. All right. Virtual listening feedback session, 6:30, and that will be.
She said that's enough.
The-
Your 3
via
minutes are up. It's 3 minutes up.
On Tuesday, November 28th, that will be an in-person session on the northeast side of our city at City High Middle School, and that will take place at 6:30. And I will say all the in-person sessions will make sure that we have interpreters as well as childcare available. So the only session where that won't take place, obviously, is the virtual. December 4th is our regular school board meeting. So 2 weeks from today, during public comment, there's another opportunity for conversation. December 5th, the southeast quadrant of our city, and that will take place at Ottawa Hills High School, 6:30 p.m. December 6th, southwest community feedback session at southeast quadrant of our city, at Burton Middle School. And this also will be a Spanish-led meeting, but we'll have languages available and supports available throughout. And on December 7th will be the northwest area of the city, and that will take place at Union High School. On December 11th is when we will gather or share all the feedback that we've received at the various different sessions, as well as the feedback with respect to things that we've seen online and other questions and other conversations that we've had with staff and such. And we'll provide a report on December 11th for the board. And then on December 18th, you have been asked to vote on the plan or make those adjustments as such.
Dr. Roby, if someone wants to participate in the virtual session, where do they go for that information? Do you know?
They should be able to go online. We will make sure that it is posted already with a link, and then also we'll make sure that we do a robocall and some other kind of advertisement related to that. So in the next couple of days, and as we go into the beginning of next week.
Any other comments, questions for Dr. Roby, colleagues? All righty, and then we will end this opportunity for the hearing, and we will re-adjourn for our 6:30 meeting. Thank you all.
I'm so sorry. They've been carrying them around with me like they were candy.